Matilda Epstein, let her hear it.
I apologize in advance for my piece of paper. I know it's a little unprofessional, but this is my first show ever. I'm like a virgin, so we can all agree I've done this like 2 or 3 other times before this. Tonight's a very special show for me because my brother and my ex-boyfriend are here. I know! We're from Maryland, which is just far north enough for those to be 2 different people. Sorry, that was gross. But you're going to be getting a lot of my grossest jokes because now you're all part of a social experiment that I'm running to see which one of them leaves before I'm done. I work at Equinox in the daytime, which for those of you who don't know is like League of Shadows for white women. Except instead of training to become Batman, they're training to protect their sons from sexual assault allegations. Fists! I don't know. I'm not actually very athletic at all. I think they just hired me because I'm like big and blonde. Like a third Winklevoss twin who was absorbed in the womb because it wasn't strong enough to carry the family name. Or like a model for a catalog for like husky teens winter clothes. I didn't always look like a husky teen though. I've gained weight in the last year because I stopped doing cocaine. We're still supposed to be skinny without the use of stimulants. It's like an unrealistic beauty standard, and I won't stand for it. Ladies. But no, nobody really feels bad for you if you're struggling with cocaine use, because it's basically like saying that you're struggling with having too much disposable income, struggling with getting invited to too many parties. So I knew I had to either stop or had to start doing meth, just like ramp it up a notch. Nobody really feels bad for people with money. I think that's why rich people are always pretending not to be rich. That's like Kanye's hoping we're gonna forget he's a billionaire because he's always dressed in the clothes a school nurse gives you when you piss yourself. That girl Billie Eilish always looks like she was just released from county jail. The IRS is gonna be like, your parole officer was supposed to take you to JCPenney. I can't believe they didn't, that's protocol. A dead giveaway that somebody's rich as hell is if they ride horses. It's a sport I've never really understood. If I wanted to keep riding something hairy and unpredictable, I would have kept fucking Armenian club promoters. I didn't. I was told recently that I had big horse girl energy. I don't know what that is. Wish you laughed at that less, but no, girls, so if you don't know, people with a horse girl is somebody who on every elementary school playground is obsessed with horses, like pretends to be a horse. And I wasn't. There you go. I was like, yeah, that checks out. But I wasn't offended because those girls are weird. I was actually offended because of something that a creepy, sexist boss I had said to me when I was like 16. And he would say crazy stuff like, women's pants don't need pockets because women shouldn't carry money. Women's pants absolutely need pockets because that's where I keep mace. Lip gloss sometimes. He said that women should save their strength for childbirth, so they shouldn't exercise. Absolutely need to exercise, or nobody's gonna want to impregnate me in the first place. But the grossest thing he ever said was he was set up on a date with this beautiful woman, and he said that the one catch was that she rides horses, and girls who ride horses are desensitized down there because of the bouncing. I don't really know. But because I was 16 and a virgin at the time, I thought he was implying that these girls were fucking their horses and thus expecting horse sizes in human men. So you can understand my shock and surprise when I received the feedback that I had big horse girl energy. I know, it's super unfair. I can't there because I'm on 3 different antidepressants. It's not the horse thing. It's gross. But it wasn't that surprising, really. I feel like men don't know anything about women's bodies. They're terrified of them. I was once with somebody, and I got my period, and he was like, "Is that diarrhea?" Yeah, it is diarrhea, but I have super bad cramps, so if you could cut me some fucking slack, that'd be sweet. Thanks. But I like to use that fear to my advantage, because I read in Cosmo about a decade ago that going through a traumatic event with someone makes you feel closer. That's why I like to have at least one pregnancy scare per relationship. Just like chlamydia or something, I'm not that into them. I don't want them to get too attached. I did date someone recently who was afraid to give massages because his uncle died in a freak chiropractic accident. Isn't that crazy? He would let me give him massages though because he trusted me. Such an honor. And I said, that's totally fine. I understand, but my uncle died in a freak dick-sucking accident. So, I don't feel comfortable taking your life.